on Deep Space Astronomy with Blythe and Ellie, we will be looking at the Big Bang Theory and evidence to back it up. We will also be looking at the life cycle of stars and two different types of electromagnetic spectrum waves.
There have to be stages for everything that make like cycles, especially in science. There's water cycles, life cycles, chemistry cycles, relationship cycles. Yeah, even the stars have cycles as well. So we know stars are formed in clouds of gas and dust, which gives us our stellar nebulas. Depending on a star's mass, it will determine the path it will follow. Smaller stars will go through planetary nebulas and then eventually become white dwarfs. About 90% of stars will experience this process. As peaceful as the end of the main sequence star sounded, massive stars are much worse, right? Can there be even more catastrophic ways to end? The death of these massive stars is way more energetic and violent. Their remains get scattered across the cosmos after a giant explosion called a supernova.
And start.
After all the dust clears, the only remains left is a super dense star called a neutron star. Sometimes, if the star is especially large, when it explodes, it becomes a black hole.
What is the Big Bang Theory? The Big Bang Theory is an explanation of how our universe started. At its simplest, we were once a hot, dense ball of energy, also known as a singularity. And then, boom! 13.7 billion years ago, all of that energy exploded and spread around what we call our universe. You might be thinking, well, if we don't know how the Big Bang formed, how do we know what really happened like that? Scientists have evidence to back it up. The redshift. In our universe, we have over 150 billion galaxies, and the light from those galaxies travels to Earth. If the galaxies are closer, they often have a blue light, but if the galaxies are farther away or they are moving farther away, the light is oftentimes an orangey color or reddish color. Now, if you were to take a video of space and then rewind it, you would see that most of the galaxies, if not all of them, are moving away from one general point. And scientists believe that that general point is the origin of the Big Bang. Cosmic background radiation. Scientists theorize that after such a big event like the Big Bang, there would have to be some sort of energy left over from that. Notice how that After scientists used improved technology, they were able to find that radiation, which proved their predictions to be correct. Now they're searching for the origin of that radiation. In our early universe, temperatures were so high due to the Big Bang that nuclear fusion took place, creating light elements like hydrogen and helium. Light elements can only be created from a star that has recently increased luminosity and temperatures and exploded, also called a supernova. Because supernovas are not very common, there should be a lesser amount of heavier elements in our universe. And when scientists looked into that, they found their predictions to be correct.
The electromagnetic spectrum of waves of visible light can help determine a wave's length and the amount of energy a wave has. Waves that have shorter lengths fall more towards the cooler side of the spectrum, and these are the waves that are higher in energy and usually can kill you. When wavelengths are longer, the energy is lower and usually means that the colors are more towards the warmer side of the spectrum. These waves can be found in your TVs, phones, and radios, and they can't hurt you.
Sonar stands for Sound, Navigation, and Ranging. Sonar is used for navigation and ranging and is essentially the eyes of a submarine. There are two different types of sonar, passive and active sonar. Passive sonar is used to determine when ships or submarines or animals are nearby. When active sonar is used, it is used to send out sound spurts and see how long it takes to get them back, which shows surrounding objects and how far or close they are. Sonar is a very large sound, as loud as 225 decibels. If a human were to ever be hit by sonar waves, it would cause their brain to hemorrhage and lungs to bruise, resulting in death. We suspect that the reason whales are beaching is because of the Navy's use of sonar waves where whales often travel through and live.